Psychologists and education specialists across the Atlantic are examining the impact of the pandemic on children's lives. Neurodevelopmental paediatrician Viren Desar said the isolation measures definitely had an impact on the development of children that could be seen upon their return to school.
They just seemed like they were on edge and almost like they were sort of being reintroduced to their surroundings a little bit.
According to the children's organisation UNICEF, children in the poorest countries, neighbourhoods and in disadvantaged or vulnerable situations are affected by the pandemic the most. Desar said many young children found their carers and routines changed unexpectedly.
There were parents who had lost their jobs, and because of that, there were other family members who might have taken care of these children, but now the parents were taking care of them, or the other way around. Parents didn't have the luxury to choose their time of work.
Amelia Roberts from University College London says children from poorer, vulnerable homes are finding the return to school difficult.
So some children will thrive, and they are thriving. Other children are really struggling. So some children may be falling behind in English and maths because they weren't able to access the learning at home.
Desar said schools in his region of the US are also seeing lower educational attainment in tests.
There has been a drop-off. There has been a drop-off in certain areas and certain school districts that have been affected more than others in terms of the competence and the levels that the students were expected to attain with reading and with math.
There has been some concern about the introduction of face masks into schools to contain the spread of the virus and its variants. Desar says the benefits of being back in school outweigh any of these problems.
The drive for social interaction, the drive for socialization, that very human element that we all have and learn from and develop from, that far exceeds any effect and discomfort that wearing a mask might have.
But Roberts warns teachers need to be aware of the difficulties in communication posed by the face masks.
So when you cover the lower part of the face, you impact on the ability to communicate, interpret, and mimic your peers and your teachers.
She said it's important that teachers communicate more clearly or find other ways to communicate. For example, by using videos, more pictures or more written material. Joy Duguid, NTD News.